Alright, so, this is going to be me talking about just a little theory from Marvel's Axis. Now, Marvel's Axis, as we all know, is the big upcoming event written by Rick Remender, and it's more or less going to be about Avengers and X-Men and dealing with the whole onslaught, Red Onslaught Skull deal. I'm really excited to see where that goes, but there's been a lot of rumors spinning around from this series, and one of them is that a villain will take up the mantle of a hero, of a former hero that they hated. A lot of people have been saying that it might be Sabretooth becoming Wolverine, which would be interesting, don't get me wrong, but the thing is, Creed's a total sociopath. Victor Creed is a complete sociopath, and he's hated Logan for the longest time. I don't think he'll be taking over that role, but it would be interesting to see how they spin it and see how they do that. And Sabretooth was part of the X-Men for a short time in the 90s after Magneto pulled out his adamantium skeleton in I'm trying to remember that event, but yeah, what happened was Sabretooth was brought to the mansion, and Xavier was trying to cure him. While this was going on, we had Magneto trying to kill humanity, and he ripped out Logan's adamantium skeleton, leaving him with the bone claws. After that, Wolverine kind of disappeared and went off on his own, and Sabretooth was kind of left to be like the Wolverine of the group, and for a short time he was a member of the X-Men. He didn't really go out on missions. He more helped found Generation X alongside Banshee and Emma Frost in the Phalanx story arc. And yeah, again, that would be interesting. That would be really interesting. Again, I think Remender would be able to pull off something like that, having Sabretooth become the new Wolverine. Personally, I still want I just did a video, the previous video, of me talking about how I want to see X-23 be the new Wolverine, because I feel like that's her title. That's her, that's her legacy that belongs to her. Sabretooth doesn't really have that. I know in the X-Men Forever continuity, Sabretooth is like his brother, or Logan's brother, or his father, but that's not... X-Men Forever is not really in continuity with the rest of X-Men, so yeah. He doesn't really have any major connections to other than being his arch nemesis and ruining a majority of his life, he doesn't really have those kind of the connection he has with X-23. But I digress. So, my theory is, and I haven't really specified, on a villain taking on the hero's role, and this is where I'm going to have my theory come in. And this could easily be discredited, because I've been wrong on theories before. Oh god, yes, I have been wrong on theories a bunch of times over. So, here's my little theory on what's going to happen, what villain may become take over a hero's mantle in Axis. What I think is going to happen is that Magneto is going to try to take over Xavier's spot. And this has been done before. When Charles was quote-unquote killed in the past, Magneto, Eric took over as the head of the school. He took over as the head of the school for a short time in honor of Xavier. And we all know that, currently in the Magneto comics, a lot of it is him him kind of battering over himself. Hey, I was kind of a real dick to the closest guy I can call my best friend, and I could definitely see him trying to maybe find a way to unite the X-Men once more, have Cyclops' group and Wolverine's group finally just join together, and maybe restart Xavier's dream, or at least carry out Xavier's dream. That could be something that you could really play with, is have Magneto, who's been kind of going out horribly mutilating people throughout his entire series written by Cullen Bunn. But the way I see it is that it would be really cool to see, Magneto kind of go to that place that he's been kind of going there once more. That, that whole, he's gone back from villain to anti-hero, and maybe the next step is for him to be a hero. Now, obviously, he's going to have to deal with a lot of adversity because, one, he kind of supported the whole Phoenix thing until he finally realized, oh shit, this is a really bad idea. What were we all thinking? and obviously he's a mutant. He's still considered a terrorist to most of the not only to some of the X-Men, if not most, but also to the to the rest of the world, the Avengers and everyone else. So that's going to be a lot of adversity, but it would be really interesting to see Magneto try once again to become, to kind of integrate himself and try to fulfill Charles Xavier's dream, if anything, on Xavier's behalf. I think that would be something really cool to see them tackle. But again, I could be completely wrong in this theory, and again, I know a lot of people are saying, oh, it's going to be Sabretooth becoming Wolverine, which is fine. It's just, I don't know, Sabretooth is just such a sociopath. Unless they want to make him the superior Wolverine. I mean, hell, they're making the superior Iron Man, and I've heard talks of a superior Fantastic Four, so I guess Superior's in now. I guess. Anyway, so, yeah. Anyway, so I really want to know, guys, what do you guys think of all of this? I really want to know in the comments below. I think it's something that would be really interesting to discuss. Because again, Magneto's been there, so why can't he's done the whole leading the Xavier school? But I'm talking like maybe he can be the one who becomes the next Xavier. He can be the one who's trying to petition for finally humans and mutants coming together and live out Xavier's dream without the need for violence. I think that would be kind of interesting to see that kind of route taken with Magneto. But anyway, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this. You guys leave me, you guys tell me in the comments below, would you guys like to see this happen, or do you think something else is going to happen in Axis? I am really curious to know what you guys think of all this, because again, I could be easily wrong. I could be incredibly wrong on this whole idea. I could be completely wrong. But anyway, I really want to know what you think. Do you guys like the idea of Magneto becoming the next Charles Xavier? Do you guys at least think he'll try to find a way to unite the X-Men? Or do you think some other villain is going to take over the role of another hero? You guys comment below and let me know. And once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys later.